I have not shopped at ASOS in years. I'm not really sure why. I want to say partly it was because I used to shop at ASOS all the time. I have really taken a step back in these past couple years. I want to say it's because they changed their return policy. I think originally they sent you both the items in the bag as well as a return label. And I think since they stopped doing that, since they stopped sending the return label and you had to like print it out yourself, I don't think I had like access to a printer. So I stopped shopping at ASOS for a really long time. And yeah, I mean, I recently just went on the ASOS website and I saw some things that I was kind of interested in and I hadn't really seen like in other retailers. So I thought I would bite the bullet, but I have to say now, I feel like their return policy is even worse because I think you have to keep $50 worth of items. If you don't, if you keep like less or you return all of it, then I think you actually have to pay. So I'm hoping that I can actually kind of keep some of these items. Otherwise, I'll kind of be pretty upset. So that's really annoying. I'm not really jazzed on the way ASOS is going. I feel like they slowly just made their return policy like worse and worse and worse. First of all, it was like free returns. Then I started having to print the label out, even though it was free. It would cost me money to like actually print it out, like a couple of cents to print out the label. And now they're forcing you almost to like kind of keep, or like giving you a very strong incentive to keep like at least $50 worth of things. So I don't know, this is gonna be my first ASOS package like that I've bought in a really long time. So I keep looking down. They are over here. It's very loud and yeah. So this one here is like a sweater. So it's actually like a cropped sweater. And take that out. And yeah, it looks like this. Brand is Reclaimed Vintage. This is cropped and it's kind of open a little bit at the back. I don't know if you can see, something like that with a tie at the back, and then the front is a little bit crisscross. In my history, these crisscross tops, like from the front, don't really flatter my shape because I don't really have a ton of boobage going on, but we will try. Okay, here is the sweater. This is the sweater. I haven't really decided if I like this or not, or if I even want to keep this or not. I got this in a medium and it feels like a little bit big. Like, I mean, I could get away with it, but it feels like just there's like a little bit too much fabric around like the torso area. I think that's because it's like double layered because of the crisscross nature of it being like double layered. There feels like there's a lot of fabric around here and it's kind of like it's loose around here. It is open at the back, so it does like show the skin a little bit, but I kind of like that because, you know, it's kind of interesting. It makes it like a little bit more interesting. I'm not really quite sure, like the fit is fine. I'm actually kind of happy that it doesn't like show too much cleavage. Like I'm wearing a bra, but I don't think you can see any part of the bra. I mean, you can see it here, but yeah. So I don't know, it's okay. I'll probably have to check how much this actually was and see if I actually want to keep it, if it's enough of like, if the price is worth it. So yeah, we'll see. Next one we have here, this is another Reclaimed Vintage item. This is a satin slip dress in grunge print. And I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe that this is an item that's final sale, so I cannot return this. But the deal was pretty good, so I was like, whatever, if I don't like it, maybe I can resell it. This is, I think it was like $18 when it was on sale. I liked the print a lot. I'm not sure if the silhouette is necessarily going to suit me. Yeah, I like the print a lot. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit darker, I think, because the sun right now is like hitting it. It's looking quite light, but I guess in real life, I would think that it's like darker. Yeah, it's definitely darker, but I really like the print. It lives up to the grunge print label. All right, so here is the dress. This one, holy cow, I feel like I am like a sausage stuck in this like casing. It's pretty tight. My stomach is bulging out a little bit. I feel like I can see it in the mirror where it's like my stomach is protruding, but that's like a really tough lower belly, so I don't know if I can do much about that. But yeah, I really like it. I will say it's a little bit like tight around the chest area. I am wearing like a bra that's giving me a little bit of padding, so maybe if I wear like a non-padded bra or something, then like it might zip up even a little bit more. Yeah, it's pretty like fitted around the bust area. But yeah, so here has the like sheer lacing, and I do have like a little bit of room in here, so it's not too too constrictive. I will say that just like for me it's like up here, but I think I can fix that with like a less padded bra, and then also just a little bit of my stomach. But it has a nice slit in the side. I kind of wish the slit went up like even a little bit higher, like maybe a couple of inches, but it's not too bad. I like the length. The length is actually pretty good on me. I am only like 5'3", so it's actually not too bad. I think this could work. I think it could. Whether I wear it or not is another question, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. The straps were a little long when I put them on, but then I realized that they were adjustable, so you can adjust it to be shorter. But yeah, like my stomach pokes out a little bit, so hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can wear like something to suck in a little bit more, or I don't know, maybe I'll have to like lose a little bit more pounds to actually put into it like a lot nicer. All right, let's see what the other dress is. Okay, this one I'm really excited about. It's a tie-dye. So I thought the tie-dye colors were really cool. It has almost like a very similar coloring. So it has like a purple, a yellow, a blue. It's super cool. And not only that, the shape of it is really interesting too. The shape of it is like asymmetrical. I won't really do it justice just by doing this because you cannot really see it. Very excited to try it on. I have no idea what this is gonna look like. It's definitely a little bit outside my comfort zone, but something I'm trying to push myself forward into trying actually like new silhouettes and new styles in my wardrobe. I feel like at this moment, I'm a little bit in like a lull period where I feel like my style is not evolving and it's not really changing up. So I need something to like push me a little bit outside my comfort zone. Okay, so here's the next dress. I am gonna tell it to you straight. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one. I feel like the fit is like really, really awkward. First of all, I had such a struggle like putting it on because I was trying to figure out where the zipper was. There is no zipper. Secondly, I feel like the shape is not like fitting on me too well. I think that I have broad shoulders, so automatically, like if you ever are in the same boat as me, like up here like feels tight, like doing this or something, like moving your arms, it feels tight around like the arm area. It's just, I don't think it's necessarily for broad shoulder gals like me. And also, I think I'm a little bit too like wide of a hip. I was kind of hoping that it would be almost like a shift dress down, but I almost feel like it's hugging too much my curves and then like flowing over like my hip area and then making it like look a little bit weird. So I think I would like it if it was just like almost like just a shift dress from the bottom down, from the hips down. And then also I feel like this like angle is almost like a little bit too angled. I don't really feel that great in it. It feels very, there's some places that feel a little bit like tight. Like when I do that, I can feel like this fabric kind of like pulling. And yeah, I'm not even a fan really of this like neckline. It almost has like a weird higher like boat neck feel where like it's kind of wide, but then it feels like this fabric is kind of like digging into my neck. I also want to say that the sleeves are a little bit wider too, so it's kind of cool. I guess it's a little bit nice. I do like the tie-dye-ness of it, but yeah, if I don't feel too comfortable in it, the chances of me wearing this are very slim to none, basically. So if I'm not gonna wear it like a lot, then I might as well just return it. All right, next item we have here, and you'll notice a theme. All of these are kind of like dark, like muted kind of colors. This one, no different. This one's also very dark. This one is a floral dress. So I thought for a while I wasn't really into florals, but what I think it is that I'm not really into florals that are like the pretty florals. I'm kind of into florals when they're a little bit more like darker and grungier. So yeah, I was very excited about this item too. All right, here we have the next one. This one, definitely longer than the rest, but this one is also gonna be a no. Yeah, it's gonna be a no. First of all, I guess we'll start top to bottom. First of all, these straps, they're deceiving. They are not adjustable. There is 2 buckles on each of these like little straps. I don't mind my actual bra underneath, but there are 2 buckles. They're actually non-functional, so you can pull them through the buckle, like to shorten it, but the tab where you actually pull it, it's like tied onto the dress. So these straps, not adjustable. I kind of wish they were like a little up higher, like if I put it where I would usually place, I guess, the dress, you can see like my bra comes up before like the start of the dress, and I feel like I would kind of want it to be like sitting here, but it's not. The fit on me is okay, it's fine. But I will say, I don't feel like this is like constructed very nicely. Like, I don't know if you can see on my hips, like there's like a little bit of like bumpiness, and it doesn't look like it's actually like flowing on the body nicely. Like the construction, I don't feel is like up to snuff. Like the seam down the back also is like a little bit wonky, and like it's kind of like curving around, and it doesn't actually fit like quite nicely around me. So yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's fine, I suppose. I don't know. It's probably gonna be a no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Oh no, I have 2 more. But this one's funny. So this one is also by ASOS Design, but this one is actually a maternity dress. I'm not pregnant, but I looked at this and I saw the equivalent one that was not maternity, but they were sold out. So I looked at the silhouette of it and I was like, there's really no difference in like a maternity dress and then the regular one, because it's kind of a flowy dress anyways. So why don't I just try it out? I'll try the maternity one. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference because it's a very, like I said, flowy and wide dress. It's not really something that like hugs you and fits you too well. So I thought I could get away with it because I really liked the color and I really like the style. Again, see? I'm into these like grungier looks. I know that it's summertime and we're supposed to, I guess, like dress a little bit, I don't know, summer appropriate and like light and airy, but I still really like these kind of like darker-ish colors. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Has a really cool red pattern. I like that red. I'm not sure I like the top of it. I'm not sure this is like my style, like this poofy kind of puff sleeve kind of area, and then also it has like, I guess it's a little bit open in like the chest area, so you're showing a little bit more skin, but I'm interested to try it out. All right, here is the next dress. This is the maternity one, and I gotta say, it's gonna be another no for me. First of all, I'm not really a puff sleeve person. I kind of knew this going into it, but I think this is like a reassurance that I'm definitely not a puff sleeve person. I just think it's a little too much. I said before, I also just have really broad shoulders in general, so like puff sleeves almost like make me feel even more broad, and I don't really like that. It also just feels like very like constrictive because of the way the puff sleeves are. They like have an overflow of material, then they like cinch at the arm, and I don't know, something about it just feels a little bit constrictive. As far as the ties, I actually don't mind this. I think because it's up higher, it doesn't like show a ton of like skin. And then so we get to the bottom, which this is a maternity dress. I couldn't actually buy the original like regular dress because I think they were out of stock. But yeah, this is definitely kind of like a maternity dress. They have like the ruching at the back. I don't know if you can see that. But they have the ruching at the back, which is so that's supposed to be like fitted, I'm assuming, across like your backside. But because I'm not pregnant, there's a lot of fabric. There's a lot of fabric here, which I kind of assumed which would be fine. I mean, I don't mind it terribly, but I just feel like it's a lot of coverage. Like this is more coverage than I was kind of hoping. Like even if it was a little bit shorter and showing like a little bit more ankle, I think that would look a little bit more flattering. But because I'm a little bit shorter, the dress hangs like this on me, and it just feels like, I don't know, a little bit too much coverage when it's summer, you know, you want to show a little bit more skin. All right, now this is the last item. Okay, so Wow, I didn't realize how similar all of these items are. So this one was added to my cart very last minute. I thought it was a little bit of fun. I was curious about it and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make another ASOS order anytime soon, so why don't I just put this in my cart? Yes, this, I'm not sure how this is gonna look. This one is a weird one. This is by Topshop and it's like a wrinkled dress. It's green. It's like really grungy green, and yeah, the fabric is supposed to be wrinkled. I'm not sure when I try this on if it's gonna look like it's supposed to be wrinkled or if it's gonna look like I literally just did not like steam this or iron this. All right, last dress. This is it, and looks like I might be returning all the dresses I can return because I'm not too jazzed about this one either. I think that my biggest thing is like right here. I think that it fits too much around my curves, like it fits too much around my hips, and then it goes in because the nature of it being this like wrinkled, almost like ruched kind of fabric. So I don't really like how it comes in again. I kind of just wish it was like more of a shift dress. Maybe I don't have, maybe my body is too like curvy, I guess. I don't know. It's not really fitting exactly how I wanted it. I think the color is kind of unique and interesting, but I feel like I'm not really somebody that kind of garners a lot of attention or likes a lot of attention. And I feel like wearing this kind of dress is kind of like a look at me kind of dress. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I don't know, but if it's okay, if it's nicely. I like where the sleeves hit too. I like that the fact that they're a little bit longer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in another one. I do some fashion-y videos occasionally. If you are interested, I hope to see you again. And yeah, with that said, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you later.